Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Ayy, they just hit 100 subs, it's time to get some out. Ayy, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, yeah. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, yeah. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Get to the chopper. Get there now.
Wow, this might be the earliest we have ever started an AM show. Like 9 o'clock.
It's high noon in the East Coast. It's
9
a.m. here in the West Coast, and
absolutely
all that good stuff. But welcome to number 389, where free agency continues, and we're getting to the quarterfinals and semifinals, and some have already punched their ticket into the big dance.
Damn Florida, damn North Carolina and Florida State. Damn.
Well, I still think Carolina will make the tournament at an at-large bid.
Well, they should, but I'm just saying, I want them to win the ACC tournament, and I wanted them to get to Duke and just stick it to them one more time.
Yeah, I understand. We will all find out what happens on Selection Sunday on the 15th, which also is opening day of the ASNFL, which is now 2 days away, or should we just say less than 48 hours?
It's Friday's already over. We're pretty much on Saturday.
But good Lord, where to begin? Where? Because I mean, there's a lot of subjects that we can go. Well, you know what? We'll start with this. Okay, now let me get the right date, because you know we like to be accurate on this show. So let's
damn skippy we do.
We do not
we try to do.
We do not want to give false information.
Lip tarts. Do you know what a lip tart is?
Not a clue, and I'm not even gonna worry about it. So
okay,
the hell with it.
Is that how we're starting the morning?
Oh, well, you know what I mean. But on Tuesday night,
yes,
history was made in Miami, Florida.
Absolutely.
As a guy that's really not known for scoring like that,
right?
Scored like that,
right?
Bam Adebayo now holds the
Kobe's record to hold it.
Second most points scored in an NBA game, 17 behind, of course, the great Will Chamberlain's 100 game as a member of the Philadelphia Warriors.
That's just unfair.
As Bam Adebayo scored 83 of the Miami Heat's 150 in a 151-29 win over the Wizards. Now,
I mean, it is the Wizards, though.
Kobe did against the Raptors, so I mean,
I think the Raptors were kind of decent when Kobe.
This might have been the Chris Bosh-led Raptors. You correct.
But this Wizards team, good Lord, they have won some games. I mean, any given day, a team can win any kind of game. But sheesh, there it is. There, tell them, Zelly.
Hey, still counts as points.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, we can just look at it. He was getting the SGA treatment, huh? How about that? We'll just look at it like that. But getting 83 buckets in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, and what's going on in the media right now, people are comparing his 83 to Kobe's 81. Man, Kobe 81 was different from his 83.
Okay, first off, going back to that 81-point game, the Lakers were losing.
Thank you.
So Kobe had to turn it into a score.
So I'm saying Kobe was like, "Fuck it, y'all not doing this shit.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the."
Hey, it's like that meme. It's like that meme. He said, "I don't play football because you got to pass the ball." I'm like, "Damn, okay," but
yeah, he basically turned in. He
absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely, Zelly. Absolutely.
He
Different.
basically said, "Give me the ball," like he did in his last game when he scored 60. Give me the ball.
Yep. Y'all sit back and watch. Just get under the basket.
Yeah.
Just get under the basket. Follow me to the
just
basket. Grab
get out
offensive
the way.
rebounds. Yeah.
Get out
just
the way.
Clear it.
Clear
And
it.
I guarantee you, Kobe went on the sideline and said, "Coach, this is my game now.
Yeah.
I got this. Don't whistle at me talking about Kobe, this, that, and the third. No, I got this."
You want to go first?
Andrew, I'm not going to sit here and come on every time the Warriors lose, and then you want to come over here and comment about when they lose. When you come on this show, when they win, I will start commenting more about when they lose, because you're never found when they win. And like my brother said a few shows ago, you were never there when they came back down double digits against Houston and won that game. But yet you want to be the negative Nancy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today.
Now, this is what I will say. Yes, yes, it was dumb.
He's been dumb for years.
And
we lost the title because he was dumb.
Yeah. But here's my point. Here's my point about the Warrior season. Okay. I'm on the 26-27.
Yeah.
Shut down.
I wouldn't even let Curry play.
Shut down Curry. Shut down Curry for the rest of the year. Take your losses.
Yep.
Let the young kids play.
Yep.
See what you got.
Yep. You're in a nice spot right now.
See what you got.
You're in a nice spot. You know
See what you got. Okay.
I don't even want to make the playoffs.
Now, if they happen to make the playing game, so be it. If they don't, I'm not gonna get mad because the season took a drastic turn once Jimmy Butler tore his ACL because the team was trending in the right direction. And then
they're missing that dog.
Then Steph gets the runner's knee. Again.
Too much basketball.
Wardell needs to be held from himself because if it's him, he's going out there because that's just
like Max Crosby
that he is. But
just like Crosby.
if I'm Mike Dudley, if I'm Steve Kerr, like, you know what, Steph?
Shut him down.
We're shutting you down because it's not worth you rushing just to make it for a playing game. It's not.
Yep.
We're gonna play.
I agree, brother.
We're gonna play these young kids, and we're gonna see what we got. Because again, we also have to think about when you retire. So
I agree.
Again, that's not saying I'm not gonna care. That's not saying I don't want the Warriors to win. But
the writing's on the wall.
I'm being realistic.
Yeah, the writing's on the wall.
Because you don't know when Curry's coming back this year, if he's coming back this year. Again, cut your losses, let the youngins play, see what you got.
It's not a joke of a season. Okay, so if Drake May goes down and this and the third, and the Patriots start losing, is that a joke of a season? No. Fucking injuries happen. Wait. I guess you wasn't around when Curry first got drafted and he was breaking his goddamn ankle damn near every damn season.
That's why he went to Under Armour, because those damn Nike shoes were hurting his ankles.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
the Warriors,
I will say this, Andrew, just enjoy what you are seeing with the Warriors from their winning, because I believe you're old enough to see all 4 of their titles. So enjoy the 4 titles. Now you get to see what me and my brother have been seeing for damn near
most of our life.
Years of our life when we were younger. Okay?
So
I'm not taking this season for granted. You know what? The Warriors have played enough basketball. They're breaking down. They're getting long in the tooth. It's time for them to start looking into the future. But if you're going to make a run, well, they tried to do it by getting Jimmy Butler to give Curry one more good run to get that 5th title. So it's just
the Warriors.
That's okay. When they start winning again, you'll be that fan that won't be commenting over here when they're winning. So there it is.
And yes, now this comment, I do agree. Maybe it is time for a new voice. Maybe Steve Kerr has run his course as the head coach. Maybe they need a new voice.
That's why they haven't been talking about his contract, which I think is coming up.
Yeah, because his contract has been on a year-to-year basis. If he wants to continue to coach, he'll coach next year. If not, they'll get somebody else. But again, the Warriors are 32 16-33. That's their record. They're not 16-51 like the Sacramento Kings. They're not 15-51 like the defending Eastern Conference champions who hasn't had their star play all year in Tyrese Halliburton.
And they're still winning, by the way, without Jimmy Buckets and Curry on the floor. They're finding ways. You're seeing that. Okay, here's the thing. So you say you want to blame Kerr, but look what Kerr is doing right now without his big superstars. He's rotating lineups to find out which one is working. And honestly, if you ask me, he's doing a pretty damn good job because they could just lay down and not play the rest of the season. But yet you still see them go out there. They're coming back from double digits. They're losing double-digit leads. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I'm not about to spend the whole show talking about the Warriors and their demise.
It's based on the whole organization, Andrew, not just Steve Kerr.
Absolutely.
It's on Joe Lacob. It's on Mike Dunleavy. It's on Steve Kerr. It's on the whole entire organization.
Yep. Even Draymond fucking Green.
Yes.
So getting back to Bam, I want to get back to what Zelly just said. Man, if they bring in Eric Donald, I'm just going to just not watch football. just give the damn Rams a championship.
Okay, well, Brandon, they looked into A.J. Brown, but there was too much for their blood, and that's why they traded for Trent McDuffie.
Yes. So, Zelly said 83 points is very much impressive. Not taking anything away from Bam, the second best player in his household. He'll probably agree with you on that one too, Zelly. Well, if your Patriots do get A.J. Brown, if he comes in with the right attitude, you might have your solid number one receiver.
Well, they need to change their L.A. to Inglewood because they play in Inglewood, not Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
So
we don't have to do the whole spiel about how we say where you play is what we're going to call you.
Yeah. Okay. As much as it pains me, the team I have loved since I was 3.5 years old, I call them the city they play in. You play in Santa Clara, I'm going to call you Santa Clara. And it hurts me to say that. But again, I am not going to call you a city you don't play in. I'm just not. No. But again, back to Bam's performance. Like I said, Bam is not really a scorer like that.
Absolutely.
For him to just keep going to the hole and getting free throws is a credit to him. And you can see his teammates were loving it. And and that has pushed Miami out of the play-in. They're now holding the 6th spot as we speak right now in the East.
Yep, the spot that my Sixers had about a week ago.
Yeah, now they're about to play I'll tell you what, Charlotte is continues to play well.
Yep.
They continue to play well. Right now it is still Detroit holding on to a 4.5 game lead over the Celtics, although the Celtics have been playing very well since Jason Tatum has returned for the Leprechauns.
And rightfully so that he gets to sit out a game. They don't want to push him. They don't want that injury to get back. So
that's
load management I'll agree with.
That's well explained without question.
Yeah. I accept that load management. That young man needs all the look. If he says I need a rest today, you got it, sir. He has earned that.
They're saving Tatum for the playoff run. That's
damn
what
right
that
they
is.
are. Absolutely, and that is smart.
Knicks holding on to the 3 seed, but the Cavaliers are knocking on the door. They are 2 games back in the win column, 1 in the loss column for that 3rd spot in the East. Both Florida teams, Orlando and Miami, holding on to the 5 and 6 slot right now as we speak. And Orlando got some scoring last night.
What did I say, brother? For the past 4 years? What have I been saying about Orlando?
They've been your sleeper.
Absolutely. Don't sleep on them.
They've been your sleeper. So there's that. In the West, and just around the East, you're playing games right now would be the Raptors against the Hawks and the Sixers against the Hornets. In the West, OKC 3.5 up on the Spurs for the number 1 seed in the West.
Oh.
And damn it, that freaking team in LA is the freaking 3 seed. I really
Wait, they jumped back up to 3?
They're the 3 seed right now, yes.
The hell with them.
I agree. I agree.
Sorry, T. Love you, brother, but the hell with your team.
and that's the thing. They are doing this hardly without the greatest flopper of all time playing.
You don't say.
That's the irony.
You don't say. You know what, Andrew? Now we can talk. Now we can talk, Andrew. Yes. Yes. I can't, man. That dude from Florida State should have drove to the basket instead of pulling up for that jumper. I don't know why some of these teams, where they have enough time on the clock to get to the basket, try to go get that foul. I would rather you live getting your shit tossed into the second row than trying to take a jump shot towards the end of the game. I believe if they got fouled, they get 2 free throws. So, yeah. Hey, as we speak, T is watching.
However, yes, the Lakers are the 3 seed. The Rockets are currently the 4 seed. But again, like I said, 3 through 6 can really flop because they're all literally and figuratively like a half a game within each other. Like that's how close it is. Like currently the Lakers have 25 losses. The Rockets have 25 losses, but the Lakers have 1 more win than Houston. Denver, 1 less loss than Lakers, same amount of wins as Lakers. Minnesota, 1 less loss, or 1 more loss than Lakers and 1 less win. So, like I said, 3 through 6 can literally flip-flop every night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then in the playing game currently, it is Phoenix, the Inglewood Clippers, the Warriors, and the vastly improved Portland Trailblazers. So where you're at. That's where you're at right now.
And the Warriors have bad luck playing the Portland Trailblazers of late.
Yeah, Portland has been their daddy this year. That's the. Well, even if the Clippers and Warriors finish in a tie, the Clippers have the tiebreaker. Unfortunately, again.
Shit.
I know. But tonight the Warriors are at home against the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Pistons at home against the Grizzlies. Knicks and Pacers in Indiana. Toronto at home against Phoenix. Cleveland on the road against the Mavericks in Denver. Pelicans in Houston against the Rockets. Jazz in Portland against the Trailblazers. And the Bulls are in Inglewood to play the Clippers. That's your action on the hardwood floor tonight. But dadgummit, last night, those baby sharks just put themselves in the thick of the playoff hunt as they get a big win in Boston last night, 4-2. And now they have passed the Seattle Kraken for the last wild card spot in the Western Conference. So therefore, right now, the San Jose Sharks are the second wild card spot behind the Utah Mammoths. These Sharks continue to impress.
They're doing it, brother.
Yeah.
The damn team is doing it again.
They are.
Where we just sit here and just have one eye open looking at them like, okay. Whoa. Now y'all got my eyes wide open. What? Oh, and we're winning? And we're playing good hockey?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Golden Knights.
I am actually proud of this team and this organization and what they have done. How they have literally just flipped this team around with the new regime. Fantastic.
Well, like we said, the rebuild needed to happen, and like I said, they hit on
Mr. OGs.
Yeah.
Mr. OGs.
Yeah. But they're in good hands with Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith. I'm just trying to tell you.
You know what?
They're in good hands.
I might have to save up and get me a Macklin jersey.
Yeah.
My first actual hockey jersey. I might have to get a Macklin. You know, I wanted a Ole and I wanted a Thornton, but
I still want me an Owen Nolan jersey. Owen Nolan's my guy.
That's what I say. Oli,
Owen
yeah.
Holt's my guy.
Yes.
Like I said,
Pure shark.
We'll never forget. He told Dominic Hasek, "I'm shooting it here. You're not gonna stop it." And that was an All-Star game in San Jose. He called his shot. He's like, I'm going here. Try to stop it. And did not. And thus Owen got the hat trick. Certainly
Just wish we would have got the damn title, man.
I know.
Wish we'd have got Lord Stanley.
Hey, it could be coming sooner than later, folks. I'm just trying to tell
you. Hey, they keep building around with these kids. Yeah, you damn right. Just don't win the President's Cup. Thank you.
Okay, what am I missing? Why should Kawhi Leonard be suspended? What did Kawhi Leonard do? Did I miss something?
Yeah, are we talking about when they were walking on the court after the game and because he said, "Oh, look, a fight"? Like that's how him and Jokic are the most uninterested basketball players ever, but they're damn good.
Yeah. But again, like I said, basketball is Nikola Jokic's hobby.
People forget about that. We won't. Yeah. Because wait, ain't the Kentucky Derby coming up soon?
Yeah.
See, you know what? That's why he's getting all these triple doubles out the way and playing hard because he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give all this fucking effort, and then when I go bye for a second, I'll be back happy, especially if my horses win again. See, I got it. I got it now. Yeah. Here we go. He's probably on Skype right now probably on FaceTime talking to his horses.
The Kentucky Derby is May 2nd, by the way.
Oh, well, soon. See, yep. And I promise you, if basketball had like the first seed gets a break, or they do, don't they? Because of the playing game. So if you finish 1-2, well, 1 through 5, you get a break, right? 1 through 6?
1 through 6 waits for their opponents, but well, heck, I mean, if they're in May, they might be in the conference semifinals or conference finals. Because normally the finals.
Well, then you really gonna get the best effort from Jokic. He's trying to get this shit over with. Let's wrap it up. I got some training to do.
I got some.
Yes, I'm gonna walk on the court and I'm gonna give you a triple double, but my mind is on my horses. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's run it.
Golden Knights beat the Penguins 6-2. Capitals beat the Sabres 2-1. Maple Leafs beat the Ducks 6-4. Lightning beat the Red Wings 4-1. Panthers in overtime over the Blue Jackets 2-1. Flames beat the Devils 5-4. Blues beat the Hurricanes 2-1. And EJ's Oilers took one on the chin in Dallas 7-2.
Well, you can't get suspended over a contract.
Nope. And tonight, only 2 games on the ice. Kings in Long Island against the Islanders, and the Oilers in St. Louis against the Blues.
Go Islanders.
Indeed. All right. So, in the World Baseball Classic today, we got the quarterfinals between Korea and the Dominican Republic.
You know what? Before you continue, it's getting a little out of hand with these managers or coaches not knowing how the game is being played or what will happen in a certain situation. It's confusing me.
Yeah.
The USA coach not knowing, hey, we have to win this game. Bro, you want to win every game.
Yeah, you do, Mark DeRosa. What the heck?
Okay, I had to get that off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But the quarterfinals have shifted to Miami of Florida and Houston, Texas. Right now, 2 games on the slate tonight. We have Korea and the Dominican Republic. That's at 3:30 p.m. on Fox Sports 2. That's in Miami. And USA and Canada, fresh off of playing the gold medal hockey game, now get it on in baseball in the quarterfinals in Houston, Texas. That's at 5 p.m. on Fox. Then tomorrow, in Houston, we have Puerto Rico against Italy in the quarterfinals. And then in the other quarterfinals in Miami, it is Venezuela taking on a very good stacked Japan roster. So that's your games on Saturday. And then Sunday, the semifinals to be determined. Semifinals on Monday. And then the final, the championship, is on St. Patty's Day on Tuesday.
Which means Jung Hoo Lee is still playing.
Yes, he is. Actually made a heck of a catch against Australia.
Are we shocked?
No, not really. But Still a heck of a play,
God,
nevertheless.
I gotta get a Jung Hoo Lee jersey too.
So, could we possibly get a Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia part 2? Could that possibly happen? It might. We will keep you updated to see if that actually does happen.
Now you know Garcia is gonna be like super tested, like Bam was after he scored 83 points.
Oh yeah.
Which is ridiculous. I don't understand that. Do you think they just doped up that day and that injection just got them to play like that today? Come on. Anyway, I'll look forward to it. Boxing needs good fights. Boxing has taken with all these exhibitions and old ass Floyd fucking Mayweather coming out of retirement to fight Pacquiao. I just don't fucking get it. I don't understand it. So, yes, give me young fights. Thank God we got Crawford and Canelo before that got talked about forever.
Oh no.
It's like,
oh no. Oh. He's like, I'm just gonna sip my coffee here. Mr. Franklin, are you still being on the broadcast with Mr. Matt Ryan on Sunday?
I love that guy, man. I love that guy. I can't wait to hang out with Mr. Franklin again.
Oh.
Huh?
So that means you're on with him, or you're refereeing.
Ooh, it's even better.
Oh, you're on the field. Excellent.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's good.
Is the big cap coming with you too?
Oh, the big white cap. Oh, baby.
You got to open up with the big cap, Mr. Franklin. The fans want it. We demand it.
All right. Well, good
That's
for the
what
players.
I'm talking about.
Good for the players. Good for them.
Almost made me hurt my back more, but damn it, that's the fuck I'm talking about. See? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good to hear. All right. Okay, so
I'd have signed that petition too. And I'm all the way in California.
Excuse me. Let's get you caught up right now on the latest in free agency. And as we came on the air, no, we can't have Preston quick. Preston's one of our best referees.
No, we don't need that.
Don't need that. No. Not good for the needs. Not good for the needs.
Yes, understand.
All right. So as Mr. Grant just told us as we came on the air, the Arlington Cowboys signing former Rams cornerback Kobe, that is Cobie,
that was
Durant.
That was sneaky.
On a 1-year deal to come play for the Cowboys on their defense.
That was sneaky. Sneaky good.
Very sneaky.
They're quietly building that defense.
Yeah, they are. Especially with the good trades they did last year.
And with the Eagles going that way, I don't know.
Because that's just what he does.
Don't you disrespect the goods. This ain't no man. I live in Northern California, not Southern.
Falcons general manager Ian Cunningham said that the team is bringing in Tua to compete with Michael Penix for the starting quarterback job. So that'll be interesting in the lefty battle. The Miami Dolphins have signed exclusive free agents rights to quarterback Ethan Bonner to a 1-year contract. Once again, Drew Rosenhaus stays getting paid. The East Rutherford Giants signed Jason Pinnock, safety, spent last season in Santa Clara. The Dolphins also signed former Chargers guard tackle Jamari Slayer. He takes his place to Miami. The Jets have signed Miguel Walker back to their defense. The Giants have restricted the contract for Brian Burns, giving the Giants $15.1 million in cap space. And Santa Clara making some more moves. The Niners signed former Packer and former Raider Nate Hobbs to be a part of their secondary.
If he's healthy, you got yourself a nice nickel cornerback.
He's solid. He is very
the
solid.
The Packers didn't use him right. He's not an outside corner. He plays nickel. That's where he plays the best. I don't know why the Packers did that, but oh well.
The Eagles signed Arnold Ebiketie to a 1-year deal. Deal is $4.3 million guaranteed. The max deal is $7.3 million for 1 year. The Cowboys signed former Niner and Falcon Matt Hennessy to the offensive line.
That's some good stuff.
Hennessy did play a 1 game at center for the Niners when Jake Brindle got hurt. Drew Tranquill renegotiates the final year of his deal, taking his base pay from $6 million to $3.5 million, $3 million guaranteed, and trimming his cap number by $2.5 million. Of course, Tranquill is the linebacker for the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver Tariq Young says that he is playing with the Raiders, so he's leaving Seattle to follow Clint Kubiak to play in Las Vegas. The Seahawks.
You said the wide receiver?
Yes.
Yeah, special teams. Yes. Huge pickup.
The Seahawks have released quarterback Tyler Hall. Spent last year on their practice squad and was re-signed to a futures deal. Jonathan Jones has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Eagles, former quarterback for the Commanders and the Patriots.
Okay.
The Seahawks are bringing back the Anthony Bell on a 1-year deal. Spent most of the time in Seattle until Carolina snagged them off waivers. So there's that. Connor Hayward, little brother of Cam Hayward, signs a 2-year deal with a 5.5 max value, $2 million fully guaranteed. Jonah Williams, former Saints DN, will sign with the Arizona Cardinals. The Steelers
signed the Cardinals have been getting some good players.
Jaquan Brisker, as the former second-round pick of the Bears, heads to the Steelers. Bryce Huff announces his retirement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like Marshall Allen said, stack your chicken, take care of your mentals.
All day. You got to make sure you can, the money you saved up, you know how to spend it.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson has another new home. He's going to the Orchard Park Bills after spending.
God, that's kind of decently good, too.
Yeah. As the Bills have added, again, Bradley Chubb and also D. Alford, the team is building under new defense coordinator Jim Leonard, shifting from the scheme bot Sean McDermott. The Titans have signed tight end Kyler Granson to a 1-year deal. And speaking of the Titans, their new uniforms, absolute fire, paying homage to the Houston Oilers with their color scheme.
They should have just stayed in Houston, like you said.
They should have been. They should have kept Houston.
They should have stayed the Oilers.
Denzel Perryman coming back to the Chargers on a 1-year deal.
Solid.
Yeah, he's been a solid player for a long time. And
hate the team, but solid.
Yeah. But the most non-secretive secret that we all knew was happening just made it official. Can Kevin O'Connell get the same magic he got out of Sam Darnold?
Yes.
Can he now do it with Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray signing a 1-year prove-it deal with the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, let's stay on that for a second.
Okay.
What's your take on that? What do you think? And then I'll say what I think after you go.
Okay. To say that Kyler Murray does not have talent, you'd be calling yourself a lie, because Kyler Murray does have talent.
Agreed.
He does have ridiculous athleticism for his height, and he can sling the football. Now,
which makes Justin Jefferson happy.
With that said, he has a legit number 1 guy to throw to in one Justin Jefferson, and if you want to throw Addison into that, that's a good solid number 2. Okay, it's not like he's going to some place to where there's no talent, and like I said, Kevin O'Connell got the best out of Sam Darnold, and it helped turn Sam Darnold into a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Now, if Kevin O'Connell can do this with Kyler Murray,
give him the coach of the year.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he even though he didn't play in Minnesota, the time that Daniel Jones spent with Kevin O'Connell, obviously turned into what he did in Indianapolis this past season before he got hurt, and thus the Colts did reward him with $88 million for 2 years. So, I mean, again, we'll see what happens. But, I mean, again, Colin Murray to JJ, that could be a lethal combination.
Yep.
A very lethal combination.
Well,
I don't want to go there.
I'll piggyback off what you just said. You know, he's talented, has the arm strength, can move in the pocket, pretty much can open up Kevin O'Connell's playbook. Still rather young, per se. He can get the ball to JJ, you're right. But I'm more thinking playing devil's advocate here.
Mm-hmm.
Chip on the shoulder, gonna come in, want to prove it because he's on a 1-year deal. But again, Arizona is still playing him $37-something million. So does he come in with the attitude that he wants to play football?
Minnesota is only paying $1.3 million of the $36.8 salary the Cardinals will pay as a part of their decision to release him.
Absolutely. So, knowing that he has that, is Call of Duty on his mind, or actually learning this football playbook and getting out there and being the player that me and you both know he can be? Because again, the kid got talent.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, does new scenery make it better? Because we know in sports, we know how it goes when you're disgruntled with another team and they either cut you or you go somewhere else, period. Either you revitalize your career and you become good, or you just... So I'm more betting on that. I think Kevin O'Connell is that good that he will tailor this offense to the strengths of Kyler Murray. And yeah, I think they'll be in a run, especially if he comes out and he mind cleared and focused on football. Yeah, the Vikings could be right in it. It could be giving the Bears a little bit of trouble. So yeah,
you are definitely not
that's my take.
I mean that is a good take. That is a very, very good take. But yeah, Dre Greenlaw returns to Santa Clara for a 1-year prove-it deal worth $7 million.
Risk and reward type thing.
Low risk, high reward, absolutely.
Yep.
Although I will say the one move that I did like.
Oh yeah.
In addition to Rashard White signing with the Commanders, but the one and Bengals are signing Allen, the former Viking, to a 2-year deal. The one move that I did like was the Ozigi Dua trade that they got.
That sews up your middle a little bit.
Oh yeah, without question, definitely helps the front four tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can't wait. Javon Hargrave signing a 2-year deal with the Packers, staying in the division.
Hey, that's a damn good pickup.
Yes. Bills give Nick Chubb a 3-year deal with $43.5 million.
Man, that defense is going to be legit.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Aaron Jones takes a pay cut to come back to the Vikings. But the Patriots add a very good safety as Kevin Byard signs a 1-year deal to join the Patriots after spending last season with the Bears. Again, we just talked.
There you go, Andrew. You got yourself a safety.
There we go. We just talked about Daniel Jones, a 2-year, $88 million deal.
Stay healthy, Daniel Jones. I would love that whole division to be fighting for a playoff spot. That's going to be great.
K'Lavon Chaisson signing a 1-year deal with the Commanders, leaving the Patriots.
Yo, Commanders. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, they are definitely doing some stuff. Speaking of Cam Hayward, he returns to the Steelers, 2 years, $32.25 million, $16.25 million.
I could be wrong, but I think this might be his last season.
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
I think this might be it, especially with his brother leaving off to Vegas.
Yeah.
I think this might be his last season.
Well, like I said, Cameron Hayward has had a very Fantastic
Oh,
career.
he has nothing else he needs to prove on
No,
that gridiron.
no,
Nothing.
nothing.
He'll be in Canton for
Yeah.
sure.
Reek Woolen signing a deal with the Eagles, much to the happiness of one Terrell Grant. La la la.
That could have been that extra corner that the Raiders would that have been solidified right there.
The Browns continue to beef up their offensive line. They signed former Packer Elton Jenkins, 2 years worth $24 million. Good signing by the Browns. The Giants signed former Chicago Bear Nashawn Wright to a 1-year deal worth $5.5 million. Of course, we just talked about Romeo Dobbs signing a 4-year deal with the Patriots for $70 million.
Ooh, a nut. See, Andrew, you win on defense and then you go offense.
The Texans signing former Colts offensive lineman Braden Smith to a 2-year deal worth $20 million.
Brandon, how do you feel?
Don't care about Mr. Swift coming back. Again,
thank you.
Sonic gets a new partner with Isaiah Pacheco signing to Detroit. Knox and the Bills agreed to a new 3-year deal.
Nice.
And again, who will take calls for one Alvin Kamara if the Saints decide to make him available for trade?
Yeah. But you also mentioned Dylan Parham signed with the Jets?
I think we did one of our last shows.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to make sure that we covered everything. Okay, we have covered everything up to this far. So, of course,
it's a little quiet. It's quiet now. You're not going to you're probably just going to see re-signing of players to their own team now. Yeah, Parham he was a starter for the Raiders. He was our our left guard.
Yes.
He's not bad. He's not bad. He would have flourished in this offense that Kubiak is bringing, because I think he's more of a zone type of guard. But yeah, he'll be decent for the Jets.
Now, forgot to mention that the Buccaneers added a very nice pass rusher in Al-Qadim Muhammad to a 1-year deal worth $6 million. So just
nice.
keep that in mind. Tutu Atwell going back home, signing a deal with the Dolphins. As he is.
He's still hanging around, huh?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that he is.
Right.
Anything else? No. Ravens release Cooper Rush.
That's the backup quarterback, correct?
Correct.
Got it.
All right, that is it for right now. But we just wanted to come on real quick and give you an early morning show and give you some updates of what's going on in the NFL with free agency, of course. The playoff moods in hockey heating up. March Madness heating up because there's about some games on right now as we speak.
Yes.
But certainly we hope you enjoy your Friday. But we want to say Sunday, please join us on asmnfl.tv for asmnfl football. Again, me and Chris will go on the air at 4 p.m. with our first game, the Insomniacs and Sickwood, and then the nightcap is the Stealth and the Hunters. Any takes on what, EJ? Where are we taking takes on
tonight? What's World Classic? Didn't do nothing for me. I would like to know.
Yes.
World Baseball Classic.
I got the DR and the USA in tonight's games.
Yep, that's the route I will be taking as well.
But if anybody can win, if anybody can pull off the upset, it is Korea, because Korea. Well, I mean, most Asian baseball teams are very good and fundamentally sound. That's why they win a lot of games. I mean, just watching the Japanese hit, all they do is just play slap ball all over the place on the Shohei Ohtani. I'm sure, like Japanese batters, they will go the other way. Mm-hmm. They will opposite hit you to death.
No, there's no lies detected. I agree.
I mean, why do you think they have won a lot of these WBCs?
Mm-hmm. They're just damn good. I'm good. All right. We appreciate everybody chiming in, watching. It's Friday for some. I hope everybody has a good Friday. We're gonna try to give my back a shot at work today, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Japan has won this thing 3 times.
Oh,
Japan won it in 2006. They won it in 2009. The DR won it in 2013, which I think they won that in San Francisco. Yes, they did.
Yep.
2017, USA, and 2023 Japan. Just because they're not. Like, I mean, there are baseball leagues there's baseball leagues in Korea. Obviously, there's baseball leagues in Japan. I don't know if Canada has a baseball league, but I mean, a lot of these Latin countries have their own baseball league, and they just haven't been discovered yet by Major League Scouts. And then some Major League Scouts are, signing these guys as young as 15 years old to a contract. So, just depends on the scouts and where you are. But appreciate y'all for joining us on this morning rapid fire edition, as we are 11 away from 400. Don't forget to scan the QR code. It will take you to the Mizzle and Dub, my Shopify shop, to where you can get all your Mizzle and Dub show gear. So please take a look, and if you see some items that you like, buy some stuff. Got some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Got stuff for the kids, got stuff for the ladies, and
everybody.
All points in between. But
indeed,
enjoy the tournaments. Enjoy the World Baseball Classic. Enjoy the continuous of NBA basketball, and of course, the fight for the Stanley Cup playoffs. And again, can't stress enough, the A7FL makes its grand return on Sunday. In addition to that,
I can't wait.
In addition to the Mizzle Dub A7FL recap show, also back in full rotation. There you go. So, with that said, enjoy the rest of your Friday. This has been the morning edition of the Mizzle and Dub show, and the super dope bean baker is going to take us home, if you will.
And there you have it.
Young folks. Anyhow, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Take care. God bless. And make love, not war.
That's a very good thing to say to end it out. That's especially what's going on right now.
Oh, yes. In the meantime, it's 5 o'clock some damn where.
You damn skippy.
But you've been watching or listening to the Mizzle Dub Show. And that deserves a yeet.
Yeet.
And the one time for the one time.
If you know, you know. Skip the drop. Just skip the drop.
Brought to you by the Super Dope Beatmaker.
Oh, yes.
Dropping you beats like this.
All day, every day.
$6 billion in contracts handed out at the start of free agency.
Gee.